Hey guys, I just want to go over a play real quick off the watch list. We're looking at ROKU, Roku, on the 5 minute chart. The level to take this stock long today, the trigger level was a break above 107, which was right here. So just before open, we could see that this thing was curling up, right? And it actually broke above 107 at the open. And with this being the trigger level to take this thing long, you could have taken it long on this candle here on the first 5 minute candle. Now, normally I caution against that, especially if you're a newer trader. You don't want to chase this thing, right? Because I tell you guys to wait until the candle closes above the trigger level. When this thing closed above the trigger level, we were already up to 828. So we are already up $1.30 from the trigger level. You could kind of call that chasing, right? If you were to take this candle long, uh, to take this stock long at this level, you still would have made profit here, but I think that you definitely would have been chasing. So I want to caution against taking that trade right here. The smarter thing to do would have been waiting until this thing pulled back and tested this as a support level. Because when I identify these levels, these trigger levels for my watch list, they're usually stronger levels of support and resistance. So this being a resistance, when it was broken, it makes sense that it would come back and test it as a support, and that's exactly what it did. So you could have not taken the trade on here, not chased it up, waited for the pullback, taken an entry here closer to 107, and then made the move up. I also want to talk about identifying trend changes intraday. So real quick on something that is downtrending throughout the day, what you can do is draw yourself a trend line just across the top. So if it's downtrending, you want to draw yourself a trend line across the tops of the candles. And a break above that trend line would be a change in your trend. So we can see here we broke above right here and started moving up. And this works for just about anything. I mean, let's see XL and X for today. Okay, so yep, here we go. Right here, I already drew the trend lines. You have an uptrend. We broke below. So if it's an uptrend, you want to draw your trend line below the candles. So we broke below this trend line, downtrend. Then you draw your trend line across the top of the downtrend. Broke above the trend line for an uptrend. Broke below the trend line for a downtrend. And well, this was more of a pullback here, but but if you had gotten out right here, you would have been 5, 10, 15, that's like 45 minutes of just a consolidation period that you're not missing out on if you had taken an exit here. What's another one? Go to Tesla. Okay, so again, just draw your trend line right across the tops of these candles. If it's a downtrend, a break of that downtrend, take it long. Draw yourself a trend line across the bottom of these candles, uh, and there's your stop. It's an easy way to identify trend changes throughout the day. I hope this video helps, guys, and I'll see you in the chat. Thank you.